The ICU doors hadn't even finished swinging shut behind me when my phone started vibrating again. I glanced down at the screen. Mom. For a split second, I let myself hope. Maybe she was calling to ask about Lily. Maybe, just this once, she understood what mattered. I answered. She didn't even greet me. Don't start crying again. Handle my party first. Then you can deal with whatever happens to her. Something inside me went completely still. My name is Elena Cross. I'm 32 years old. And that night, I was standing outside my daughter's hospital room with dried blood on my sleeve and hands. That wouldn't stop shaking. Lily is 8. She collapsed at school that afternoon. No warning, no illness. Just one call and suddenly my entire world was behind a glass door, hooked up to machines. Doctors rushed past me, speaking in low, urgent voices. Unstable. We're trying. We don't know yet. And my mother? She was worried about champagne glasses and centerpieces. Her 60th birthday party was in 3 hours, a massive, carefully staged event she'd been planning for months. 200 guests, a live band, a cake taller than my daughter. Everything had to be perfect, even if it meant pretending Lily didn't exist. I closed my eyes and said, flat and cold, "You're not my mother anymore." Then I hung up and blocked her. When I turned around, Marcus, my ex-husband, was standing at the end of the hallway. He was staring at his phone like it had just betrayed him. I knew that look. The quiet kind of dread. The kind where you already know the truth is worse than whatever you're seeing. "What is it?" I asked. He hesitated. That hesitation made my stomach drop. "It's your mom," he said finally. "She posted something." Of course she did. I took the phone from him. Her social media page was exactly what I expected: bright, polished, artificial. A video invitation to her party, filled with golden lights, laughter, soft music. And then I saw the caption, "Life doesn't stop for anyone, not even drama. Tonight, we celebrate me." Hundreds of comments flooded beneath it. Hearts, applause, praise. Strong woman. Inspiring. Goals. My chest tightened. "She knows," I whispered. I told her what happened. Marcus nodded slowly. "She knows." Behind us, a machine beeped sharply from Lily's room. My body reacted instantly. I turned toward the door, ready to run. But my hand tightened around the phone. Because suddenly, this wasn't just cruelty. This was performance. I scrolled through the comments. Someone asked if the family emergency was real. My mother replied publicly, "People exaggerate. Some just love attention." My fingers went numb. "She's calling me a liar," I said. Marcus stepped closer. "Elena, maybe don't read this right now." "No," I said, sharper than I meant. "I need to see how far she'll go." Another comment asked if Lily was okay. My mother replied with a laughing emoji. Just that. A laughing emoji. I stared at it until my vision blurred. Then I handed the phone back. "She wants a show," I said quietly. For the first time that night, my voice didn't shake. "Fine." I looked toward Lily's room, then back at him. "I'll give her one." The party was already in full swing when I walked in. I don't remember deciding to go. One moment I was outside my daughter's ICU room. The next, I was driving straight to the country club. The ballroom glowed with gold light. Laughter echoed. Glasses clinked. And there she was. My mother stood at the center, draped in silk, smiling like nothing in the world could touch her. Like her granddaughter wasn't fighting to breathe. For a moment, I just watched. Then someone noticed me. The room shifted. Conversation slowed. Heads turned. My heels echoed as I walked forward. Step by step, closer. My mother's smile flickered, but only for a second. Elena, she said sweetly, loud enough for everyone to hear. You made it. I thought you'd be too busy with your situation. A few nervous chuckles rippled through the crowd. That was the moment everything broke. I stepped closer. You're right, I said calmly. I was busy. I paused. Long enough for the room to lean in. Busy watching your granddaughter fight for her life. While you laughed about it online, silence hit the room like shattered glass. But my mother didn't flinch. She smiled wider, and then she said something that froze every single person there. If she's that weak, she said lightly, maybe it's nature correcting a mistake. Something inside me snapped. Not loudly, not violently, just too cleanly. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just looked at her, really looked at her, and for the first time in my life, I felt nothing. Thank you, I said. She blinked. For what? For making this easy. I pulled out my phone, tapped once. Behind her, the massive projector flickered to life. The first image appeared. Lily, in a hospital bed, machines surrounding her. The room gasped. My mother turned, confusion flashing across her face. Good. The next clip played. Her voice, clear, sharp, unmistakable. Handle my party first. Then you can deal with her death. Shock rippled through the crowd. Faces changed. People stepped back. Then came the comments. The laughing emoji. The lies. Gasps. Real ones. You wanted a show, I said, stepping forward. She grabbed the microphone, hands shaking. Turn this off. Now. No. One last tap. The final video played. My childhood bedroom. Her voice again colder, harsher. You don't cry unless I say you can. A small voice answered. Yes, Mom. The room shifted. Discomfort. Realization. Truth. She tried to interrupt, but her voice was cracking now. You don't control the story anymore, I said softly. Guests began leaving. Quietly. No drama, just distance. Her fiancé stepped away. People set down their drinks, walked out, and for the first time in her life, she was being abandoned. You've made your point, she said weakly. I looked at her. You think that was the point? She didn't answer. I stepped closer. The point is, you don't get to be part of our lives anymore. I handed her an envelope. Legal documents. Restraining order. No contact. Her hands trembled. You can throw as many parties as you want, I said quietly, but you'll never be invited into my world again. I walked out. No applause. No noise. Just the sound of my heels fading away. When I got back to the hospital, the doctor was waiting. He looked at me, then said the words I had been holding my breath for. Your daughter is stable. I closed my eyes, and for the first time that night, I could finally breathe.